to give you what happens in the world of news at West Nile Television. And as usual, we commence with what is happening within the region. If there are stories outside there, we don't leave them out. And because of that, first take a look at the headlines, and then I'll bounce back to give you the news into details.
Coming up in the news headlines tonight, over 50 UPDF will celebrate Tarehe Sita with a call to have discipline. Commission of over 3 billion in project at St. Peter's River 6 Senior Secondary School extended again. And over 500 brigade force cleans at Juman Town. Details about this in Nightcast News.
Now into the details of the news, we are commencing from Zombo district. Over 50 UPDF in Zombo celebrate Tarehe Sita with a call to have discipline and respect in order to promote peace during the 44th celebration that took place today, 6th of February 2025 in Zombo district. Alfred Zao compiles everything about that story.
As the 44th Tarehe Sita celebrations took place today, 6th February 2025, in the Greater Masaka region of Uganda, 57 UPDF battalion joined other parts of Uganda to celebrate the memorable day. During the celebration for 57 UPDF battalion at the Cultural Center by the Town Council Zombo District, Mr. Festus Aikoboa, RDC Zombo District, noted that the annual event commemorates the founding of the Uganda People's Defense Forces UPDF and honors the spirit of community partnership and Pan-African solidarity. Mr. Ikoboa urged men and women in uniform to be disciplined and be ambassadors of peace in society.
It to support now the war that the UPDF is now fighting through His Excellency, that the poverty which is big in our pockets, the poverty which is in our homes must now become a history as the peace prevails. And of course I am aware that when we said we have a peace and there is no food at home, there is no peace. What is caused by insecurity can even be poverty. So that we have really fought the war which was disorganizing us. We have already fought even the leadership, the poor leadership. Now we need to sit together and say that we must provide now money or transform this country through money economy. And which the government of Uganda is doing very well. Because I can see it is only the Africa in here in Uganda under the leadership of His Excellency that we can see a government bringing cash money to be given to the community, to individuals, not even a community, to individuals to really liberate them from poverty. Under PDM we are given 1 million, and that is the war now that the country is really trying to fight. His Excellency, with the army that today we are celebrating, is
Major Daniel Kavuma, Commander 57 Infantry Battalion, said various activities have been planned, including marathon, football matches, cleaning exercises, and community outreach programs to give back to the community.
We did several activities, among others was cleaning the towns surrounding my area here, that is Paida town, clean the Erusi town, clean the Parombo, Nebi town, and Papuach town. So we did general cleaning. Yesterday we also did the planting of, we did the donation of blood at Nebi Hospital because it has the facilities. The planting of the trees, we have not been able to do that because the weather does not allow us to really have those trees in place because they will get spoiled. So we are guided by the strategic to leave them until when the rain season comes.
However, Honorable Innocent Onega Godfred, Town Mayor by the Town Council, asserted that UPDF has also been engaging in civil-military cooperation activities such as constructing school classrooms, donating exercise books, and offering ideological training to selected schools in Zombo district.
The NRA, a revolutionary force, gave birth to UPDF, and that's why we are celebrating. UPDF is a force you can rely on because they are professional. They are the force that defends the population, respect and value interests of the population. One thing I like about UPDF, they are disciplined. They don't complain. In UPDF, it is action first, complain later. Action first, complain badai. I want to thank the forces for selecting Aida Town Council, Mayor's Garden to host this important event. The UPDF president secured peace in Uganda, and that's why we are able to enjoy the peace, which peace has actually brought for us prosperity.
The celebrations were held under the theme Celebrating Pan-African Solidarity and the People's Sacrifice in the Struggle for Freedom and Democracy for Socio-Economic Transformation. Alfred Jawok, Camilla Stansha, West Nile TV, Nilecast.
Away from that story in Zombo, now jetting to Moyo district, Minister Kaduchu donates desks to Panyanga Primary School found in the Moyo district on 4th of February 2025 as a way of improving the performance of learners in the school. Okumu Dominic was on the ground and he compiles the story.
The 37 desks, worth millions of shillings, were delivered to the school by the political assistant of the minister in fulfillment of the pledge made by the minister on 9th September 2022 during a courtesy call and inspection at the school. The desks were received by the deputy head teacher of the school amid excitements from the learners. Ajio Viki, the political assistant to the Honorable Dr. Joyce Moriku Kaduchu, the State Minister for Primary Education, who doubles as the Woman Member of Parliament, Moyo District, said the desks are specifically for pupils in Primary 1 and 2, which is aimed at improving the seating arrangement of the learners while in class and urged the school management to take good care of the desks.
Today we have come to deliver some desks in Panyanga Primary School. That is for P1 and P2 classroom. We brought 37 desks. They are supposed to be 40. But 3 are left behind, which will be brought. And these desks are brought for these pupils just to improve their sitting in the class, because it is found that they are sitting on the floor. Now that we have given these desks, the task is now given in the hands of the teachers. They must take care of these desks. They should keep them well. When you are given something, don't say that this is for minister. These are for our children. Please keep them well.
Isaluk, the deputy head teacher Panyanga Primary School, while receiving the desks, lauded the minister for the support and said the support will go a long way in improving the handwriting of the learners and preventing infections among the learners.
The desks here we received are 37 by number. We expected it was supposed to be 40, but because of transport and other things, we have confirmed that the 3 are out. The desks will give us improvement in the handwriting of the children because they will sit upright and they write well. And health-wise, the people should not sit on the dust, which will dust their clothes, so they will at least be clean and they'll be healthy because the bacteria are always found in the floors.
Vochiri Francis, a parent, thanked the minister for the kind gesture, saying, since 2013, the pupils in the school have been sitting on the floor, which has given a lot of stress for the parents through the constant purchase of soap for washing and constant purchase of uniform for their children.
Bachere amari arejo kalasi alo kalasi eri kai rivuru nyakua oje bongo a enesa bongo jele a ere nyesua ko sizele dikari anga kale dia irika nyezele dikari api ongo sabuni bare sa ma tare ya chi dikendrekpe ba chi renyi boka bongo swen rore nenye sua obo kenda yare bongo konira futuse ndole sa de sineri de ya amai chandi a de se afanzo reture a ministaniao oviana ama erikasi.
Panyanga Primary School, a government-aided primary school, has for long been grappling with the challenge of inadequate desks, something which caught the attention of the minister, who decided to donate to the school so as to motivate the learners to attend classes and improve on their performance. Dominic Anthony Okumu, West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
Moving forward now to Arua City, the commission of over 3 billion U-Gift project at St. Peter's CED Senior Secondary School, Aliba, has been extended again till June 2025 since the work is still going on, though much percentage has already been covered. Take a look at the story.
The commissioning of over 3 billion U-Gift project at St. Peter's Aliba CED Senior Secondary School has been extended again until June 2025. The 2 years project that comprises of 6 classroom blocks, science laboratory, ICT block, administration block, multipurpose hall, staff quarter, football playing ground started in 2022, and its completion and commission was supposed to be in August 2024, but because it was still underway, it was extended to December 2024 and again extended until June 2025. Since the work is still going, though much percentage has been covered already. Angua Bernard, head teacher, St. Peter's Aliba CED Senior Secondary School, updates the public on how the work is progressing.
The contract was supposed to be two years because it was signed in 2022, and you know, the release of the money from the government also sometimes it's not released timely. So this work is, in fact, it ended last year in August, but August 16th, that was when it ended. But there was an extension. You see, this is very big work, and seeing the terrain of our land here, the land of Aliba is which has been given for the construction is actually a sloping area, where it takes a lot of materials to put or to level it. Even like this time, the compound work is still going on. It is not complete yet, and because planting of the trees, regreening of the area, and also the playground, this one needs a lot of work yet. And the amount of the BOQ for this work was 3,269,000,000. So this work, there's an extension of the work now by the ministry up to June of this year, 2025. That's when phase 2 projects are supposed to end now. I believe after that they will be able to hand these classrooms to us. At the moment we are operating in our old building, which we started in 2006, and also there's temporary classroom which we have put. That's where we have accommodated. But I believe when you see these classrooms now, most of these classrooms are now finished. Actually, the work is actually over 85%. But the classroom work, we're only just left for about 15% to complete this work, because furniture has already been brought in. Assembly of the furniture is actually going on. The work generally, if you see the administrative block, just putting of the glasses, these glasses can be put just within 1 week. That's why the contractor and the team from the ministry, we rated it 85%. The work is progressing well, and we had a team from the ministry, which they came here and they have made an extension for this work up to the June before the end of this financial year. So the work is actually progressing well. Right now, the playground work has started and it is going on. We appreciate the contractor for the good work done, because it is actually quality work, which we are seeing, which has been done by the Desert Breeze Construction Company. We would like to appreciate them for the good work done. Morally, spiritually, we are doing well. Even discipline of the students actually very well. So I call upon the parents to bring their students.
St. Peter's Alibas Seed Senior Secondary School is a private community-owned school established since 2006, located in Robu Parish, former Arroy Division, Aivu East, and in Arua City. Kashunroth Fancy Oracle Benson Pastore reporting for West Nile Television.
Moving straight away to Ajuman District, over 500 Brigade Force cleans Ajuman Town Council Hospital, Ajuman Town Hospital and Main Market as a way of celebrating Taria Sita Day with the aim of promoting good hygiene among the people of Ajuman District. Onzima Alan reports about that.
Uganda People's Defense Force of 501 Brigade and other sister forces have today, 6th of February 2025, joined to clean Adjumani town, particularly Adjumani General Hospital and Adjumani Main Market, to show solidarity. Speaking to journalists at Adjumani General Hospital, Captain Simon Banajo, 501 Brigade PC, said this is a day of giving back to civilians and also to remember the day of Tara Hesita, when 27 soldiers entered Kabamba with 27 guns and attacked the barracks for taking of power.
Today, on the 6th, we commemorate the launching of the Liberation War, which was launched from Kabamba when the first bullet was shot, and with the 27 guns as they were preparing to attack Kabamba. It was on the 6th. So today we always commemorate it because it was the day when revolutionaries started the war from Kabamba, as they entered Kabamba and captured it with 27 guns, got more guns, and they entered into the bush. So the theme of today is to return back to the civilians, to work with them, to show to them that they did a lot of things to support the NRA when they were in the bush.
Iranya Ronald, medical social worker attached to Adjumani General Hospital, who represented the hospital administrator, applauded Uganda People's Defense Force, Uganda Police and other security forces for coming with this exercise and called people of Adjumani to emulate what the officers are doing.
I want to take a moment to appreciate the UPDF, the security forces, for taking the responsibility of cleaning Adjumani Hospital. Today, the staff and the person here feel uplifted in a nature that we have never seen such an exercise taking place here. I think this will not only improve the physical environment, but also build hope and improve the partnership between Adjumani Hospital and the security forces. We want to appeal to the community outside there that let it not be only the security forces. Any other organized team can come and support Adjumani Hospital or any other hospital that is within the premises, where we can come and do the exercise of cleaning. We encourage and welcome people to support the hospital and the sick people in various ways.
Captain Simon Banajo urged people to always keep their environment clean since Uganda confirmed Sudan Ebola in the country.
What I urge to the community that we are doing this to show to them that let it be a habit of keeping our environment clean, such that we can avoid even many diseases. Let them not end on this day, but they will continue to make sure that they can come in as the community even to help the hospital, to help the market, to keep our community clean. So as we men in uniform today, we are trying to show to the public, we are trying to show to our citizens that it is good always to keep our environment clean.
Meanwhile, Christine Kwenya, a businesswoman operating in Adjumani Main Market, appreciated the work of uniformed people and said it is her first time to see UPDF and other sister forces are doing such a great job.
Museveni ndakwana bakana be bugare sakao volotari wokite ekwe asina kaitira mane masa miteta na ewa na ibarangi gorore ya kia marisho kwa dia kanjwa eni kabisa ongo hapa masama manjwa ni anyini anyachika aititose.
Taban Datapita, the resident district commissioner at Jumani district, said they came with this idea to show the civilians togetherness and also to tell them to keep their environment safe to avoid diseases.
Today, as we celebrate this day, the Uganda People's Defense Forces, the Uganda Police, Uganda prisons of Jumani district have gathered together to come and show solidarity with the civilian population by cleaning the town. As all of you are aware today, we started with the main hospital. Right now where we are standing, we're in the main market. And from here we are going to go to the streets and see the corridors and some of the dirty areas within town. This is a sign that UPDF, the NRM government has put in place, the government has carried soldiers for the people, and they live with the people and by the people. Today we are giving an example of how we should be healthy, and for us to be healthy is by making sure that our environment is clean.
This year's celebration of Taraha Sita is today, 6th of February 2025, in Chotera district in Greater Masaka. Kashindwath Fancy Onzima Alan, reporting for West Nile Television.
Away from that, now returning to Moyo district, the Uganda People's Defense Force has lived by its call. This was said today, 6th of February 2025, during Taria Sita celebration in Moyo district by Sekemwa Julian, the Deputy Resident District Commissioner, Moyo district. Okumu Dominic reports about that.
The Tarehe Sita, also known as the Army Week, is a day set aside by the government to celebrate the liberation struggle made by a few dedicated citizens who sacrificed their lives for the liberation of the country. Sekamwa Julian, the Deputy Resident District Commissioner Moyo, when asked on the relevance of the day, said the Uganda People's Defense Force UPDF has lived by its call by ensuring constant peace and stability in the country and supporting government in fostering the socio-economic transformation of the country.
When you look at the theme, surely the UPDF has lived by its call, because that is surely why a decision was made 44 years ago on this day to liberate our country. For those same reasons, and 4 decades still counting, our men in uniform have protected our territory, they have provided peace, and now they are into supporting the government in socio-economic development. When we talk about what we have achieved, that is a lot of what we have achieved. That is the biggest, because you cannot talk about socio-economic development without peace, without security.
Mawa Basir, an ex-combatant and a retired public officer, said it's a good move to celebrate the achievements of the armed forces, but however wonders why few people in the West Nile region are being awarded medals during the celebrations, which to him is not fair and needs to be addressed.
To me, Tarehe Sita is a day to be celebrated based on our background, based on the history of this country, based on where this government picked the country from. I was counting people who were getting medals from Eastern Uganda, Central, West, Southwestern, Southern, and so on, but not West Nile. If any member from West Nile got a medal, possibly one or two, why? Is it because they did not participate in the liberation of Uganda? Is it because they don't participate in the political field? Is it because they don't oppose? For them, they are always there to say, we support this government because they understand where they came from and where they are going. Should it be that they should begin opposing government so that they are recognized in those other sectors?
Ochen David Walter, a teacher and the coordinator Patriotism Club Moyo, said the army has greatly transformed from being a small army to a large and professional one that has managed to stabilize the country for close to 40 years, which to him is worth celebrating.
But now from that small army, it has been developed and transformed into professional army. Today we have the engineering brigade. Today we have independent land forces. We have Air Force. We have soldiers who are doctors. We have soldiers who are teachers. We have soldiers who have also gone for international missions. We have soldiers who have also been trained for laws. So the soldiers today are working in, let me say, one time they went to Liberia, then in DR Congo, Central African Republic, Southern Sudan, in Somalia, others went to Equatorial Guinea. The whole world telling me, transform the NRA today into the professional army of Uganda People's Defense Forces. And that's why today, when we compare Uganda 40 years ago, almost 40 years ago, we are the most stable country in African continent.
The Tarehe Sita is a day celebrated annually to appreciate the efforts and sacrifices made by some few individuals who took to arms to liberate the country from the previous regime. This year's national celebration takes place in Chotera district under the theme Celebrating Pan-African Solidarity and People's Sacrifice in the Struggle for Freedom, Democracy and Socio-Economic Transformation. Dominic Anthony Okumu, West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
That particular story from Moyo District concludes today's edition of Nile Casting News. It has been me, Oracle Benson Pastore, doing it for you. Let's link up again tomorrow for that same program. Have the best of your night.